Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Sarah. I'm a naturopathic doctor specializing in dermatology. Today we are talking about what are the best soaps for eczema. Now, the first thing that we're going to talk about is the difference between a soap bar and liquid soap. Bar soaps have been known to have a higher pH, meaning they're more basic and more alkaline. This can potentially be a problem because the pH of our skin is around 5.4 to 5.6, which is acidic. And so if we're adding a soap that's going to be too alkaline, that can kind of strip the skin too much of its natural oils and can result in being irritating to the skin and drying. So that's kind of one of the concerns with bar soap is the pH, but otherwise, for the most part, bar soaps are going to be more natural and pure with less harsh chemicals, as well as be more environmental friendly. And then with liquid soaps, oftentimes we can see a lot of added ingredients here. Sometimes parabens, sulfates, phthalates. A lot of these harsh chemicals will strip your skin too much and can leave your skin feeling dry and just stripped of its natural sebum production, its natural oil. So my preference for my eczema prone skin is to use bar soap. The one I've been using for a while now is the Grandpa Soap Co. Pine Tar soap. And pine tar is supposed to be really soothing for eczema and reduce inflammation and just be really gentle, and that's worked well for me. There are some other soaps out there that I like, and mainly when I look for ingredient wise for a bar soap is for it just to pretty much have saponified oils and some natural essential oils and not really any other added fragrances in there. You definitely want to be staying away from fragrance, as this can be really irritating to your skin and for eczema patients. So some brands that I like out there are Sea Witch Botanicals. They make some really great soaps that just have saponified oils and essential oils with some clays and activated charcoal. Another company that I really like is the Chagrin Valley Soap and Salve Company, and their products are really natural, made with olive oil and sunflower oil, coconut oil, as well as different herbs and essential oils. Everything really soothing and gentle on the skin. Another type of soap bar that you can do is a glycerin soap bar. This can be really moisturizing for the skin because glycerin is a humectant, and so that's going to help draw water into your skin, and so that can be really hydrating. Other ingredients that are going to be really soothing for eczema in your soap are going to be oatmeal, colloidal oatmeal that can be found in soaps, and herbs like chamomile and calendula, lavender, anything gentle and nourishing for the skin that's going to help with redness and the itchiness. Aloe vera is also really soothing to the skin, and it is a humectant as well, so that's also going to help draw more water into the skin and be more hydrating. You also don't need to spend a lot of money on like an eczema specific soap. Just find something that's going to be natural, and mainly it's not going to have any of those added harsh chemicals in there. No added fragrances besides natural essential oils, and even sometimes those can be triggering for some people. So just make sure that if you are finding a natural one, that it doesn't have any essential oils in there that you might be allergic to. Sometimes citrus like grapefruit and lemon, those can be a little bit aggravating for patients with eczema. Just stick to something that's really plain and it's not going to have a lot of added harsh chemicals. And then another option that you can use is a cleansing oil for the body, kind of like how you can use a cleansing oil for your face. You can also do that on the body, and that is going to be more moisturizing and lubricating for your skin on your body. And then if you are going to use a liquid soap, one of my favorites is the Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile soap. And what I like about their soap is they have added citric acid. So this citric acid is going to help neutralize the different bases, so that is going to have a lower pH overall and going to be more in line with the pH of your skin. And then besides that, you can also find some nice natural soaps at your local natural grocery store. And like I said, you can take a look at the ingredients and just make sure that there's just no added chemicals in there that you can't pronounce or that you don't know what they are, but everything should look familiar, and it should be made with oils and herbs and essential oils. And same thing with body washes, just make sure that they don't have fragrance and sulfates and phthalates and parabens. But I find when I'm using a bar soap, you don't need to put soap all over your body. It's really just in the areas that get more sweaty, like the underarms and the groin area. You don't need to be using soap on your entire body every day or every time you shower, like your arms and legs. That can help to minimize the drying effect of these soaps. I also wanted to mention one more thing about bar soaps, and that's how you store them. So you want to make sure that you're properly storing your bar soap and allowing them to dry completely in between showering. This is going to help prevent bacteria buildup. So you just want to use a nice antibacterial soap dish that has kind of spaces in between, like on the screen here, where the soap is going to be able to dry completely. Now I just want to do a quick comparison between a natural bar soap and one that's more conventionally known. And so we're going to take a look here at the Dove Sensitive Skin Bar Soap. And as you can see here, they're doing some things right. It is fragrance free, so props to them for that. But if you take a look at the ingredients, none of it is anything that is natural besides water. Everything in here is a different sort of chemical. They don't have any sodium lauryl sulfate, so that's great as well. There's not that surfactant, which can be really irritating for the skin. Nothing in here that you recognize, and it's nothing that's really that toxic or harmful, but I just wanted to show you these ingredients to take a look, because sometimes something will say natural or sensitive for sensitive skin or for eczema, but that doesn't always mean it's gonna be good for you. And so when we take a look over here at the Chagrin Valley Soap and Salve, their ingredients are all organic, and they use olive oil, sunflower oil, coconut oil, shea butter. I'm kind of skipping some of them, but you get the idea. Castor bean oil, canola oil. You have some herbs in there, marshmallow root or green tea, mullein, thyme, and then you also have different essential oils in there, which are going to be soothing to the skin as well as antibacterial. That just kind of shows you a little comparison of the difference between a natural organic bar soap and one that is perhaps a sensitive skin fragrance-free one. And just be sure that you are checking the ingredients when you are finding a bar soap or liquid soap for your skin. And one way to always double check the ingredients is to use the EWG Healthy Living app. So they have a website, but they also have an app, and this is what the app looks like. It's pretty easy to download and to use. You can type in the product that you want, and it'll give you a rating. It'll give you a rating of the toxicity level from 1 to 10. 10 being the most toxic and 1 being the safest. So you want to aim for a product, I would say, that's in the 1 and 2 category. If it's a 3 or 4, it's okay, but it's not ideal. And anything above 4, I would definitely recommend avoiding. So that's something a tool that you can use as well. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.